From Mayfield Arena, this is Silver Eagle basketball. I'm Steve Martinelli, and tonight the MG girls host the Milton Redhawks in a Badger South Classic matchup. Silver Eagles come into tonight's game with a 3-2 record, good for fourth place in the Badger South. Milton only 1-5 on the season in conference play, 7-7 overall, matching a 500 record of the Silver Eagles. Well, they're 6-6, but 500 is 500. The big difference between these teams, scoring. Monona Grove averaging over 54 points a game. Milton struggling to get over 40 a game. In fact, they've been embarrassed in a couple of their games when they didn't even score 40 points, including a December 18th matchup against these Silver Eagles down at Milton High School. Monona Grove easily handling the Redhawks, winning that one 74-42. Kelsey Stinson with a career-high 29 points in that game. Kelsey hit 5 three-pointers. She was ably assisted, though, by Autumn Ogden. Autumn had a nice game with 15 points. Those two have led the Silver Eagles in scoring all season. There have been some other girls who've been high scorers for individual games, but those two, Stinson and Ogden, both averaging 13 points a game or better. They've got some other scorers on this team, though. Kaylee Hinson has shown she can score a little bit. She's averaging a little over 7 a game, as is Gabby Merrill. With those four players and a deep squad, Coach Eric Nelson's got a lot of options. For the Redhawks, they are led in scoring by 6-foot sophomore Bailey Collins at 8.5 a game, and then Anna Gunderson, a 5'5" senior, 7.5 a game, and then it drops off pretty drastically. They've got those two, and then everybody else. And for Coach Scott Randall, he's struggling to find some scorers. Those two can't do it all by themselves. And this is an undersized team, too. The Silver Eagles, not a lot of great individual height. They've only got, 4 or 5 girls, 5'11" or bigger. But they've got a lot of 5'8", 5'9" girls, and Milton just doesn't have that. They've got a couple of bigs, and then everybody else is a guard. And I think that's going to easily come into play tonight. Monona Grove rebounds particularly well, and I think it's going to really make the difference tonight. If they can rebound and get into their running game early, they could put this one away. Like I said, they beat Milton by a bunch back in December, 32 points. Milton also got embarrassed recently by Madison Edgewood. Got beat by 23 points. Stoughton beat them by 40 points. Sussex Hamilton beat them by 29. You know, and this is a team that hasn't scored 40 points in almost half their games. They've had a couple of nice games. They put together a 2-game winning streak, beating a tough Elkhorn squad, 44-42, beginning of January, I should say, and then came right back against Delavan Darien and won a good one there, 68-25. But since then, they've lost 3 in a row. Stoughton and Edgewood both winning blowouts, and then they lost a tough one Monday night against Fort Atkinson. The player to watch for Milton is going to be Bailey Collins, like I mentioned, the 6-foot sophomore, number 22. She's been their lead scorer in half their games, so I assume they're going to lean on her pretty heavily tonight. All right, we've got the pep band. We've got the dance team at halftime. Be sure and watch that. But right now, we're going to play the national anthem. Please stand and sing along after the PA guy does his little bit about fair play and all that hoo-ha. They're recognizing the skills winners from earlier today. This is how you build a good program, is you get the girls involved at a young age. Oh, and the boys as well. Tucker's enthusiastic. Oh, look at her. There you go, some future Eagles. All right, now our national anthem. All right, the MG Pep Band. All right, first the player introductions for the Milton Redhawks. Number 43, 5'10" junior, Kate Quaid. Number 40, a 5'4" freshman, Kylie Campion. Number 33, a 5'5" senior, Anna Gunderson, their second leading scorer at 7.5 a game. Number 22, 6 foot sophomore, Bailey Collins. And number 5, 5'10" senior, Amelia Martin. So not bad height in their starting lineup. All right, for our Silver Eagles. Autumn Ogden, a 5'11" junior, number 14. 5'9" sophomore, number 21, Carson Weber. Number 24, a 5'8" junior, number 24, Gabby Merrill. 5'9" junior, number 35, Kaylee Hinson. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 20, number 25'11" junior, Kelsey Stinson. Ogden averaging almost 14 points a game, Stinson 13. Merrill and Hinson both at 7. Carson Weber's played some nice basketball, only averaging 3 a game, but she's a solid player, good hustler. All right, so Ogden will jump center against Bailey Collins. Silver Eagles will go from left to right. MG student section getting into this on a Thursday night game. Why not? Nothing better to do except study for finals, right? And the opening tip is won by the Silver Eagles. Quickly into Ogden. In the lane, fights off a couple players and makes the easy 2. Autumn into the scorebooks early. 2-0 MG, full court press now. This is the freshman Campion. Looking for some help. She better get it across quickly. She does. Gets it out to Amelia Martin. Quickly ahead to Quaid, who missed the shot. Ball is tied up, and it's a Milton ball. Milton had a good idea on how to break that press. Just couldn't convert at the other end, and Quaid got tied up. Martin inbounding under the basket. There's Quaid again, out to Campion on top. Campion, a freshman point guard. We haven't seen one of those since, Taylor Nelson. Tipped out of bounds, it'll be Milton ball. Campion working against Kaylee Hinson, giving up almost half a foot. Quaid over to Gunderson. Looking inside. Back to Gunderson. Nice move to the basket, but she draws a foul and will go to the line for 2. Autumn Ogden called for her first, team first. No, Gabby Merrill called for the foul. I'm sorry. Gunderson's first free throw attempt is good. Gunderson makes them both, ties the game at 2 minutes in. A minute in. Kaylee Hinson bringing it up for the Silver Eagles. Out to Stinson, 3-ball, no, tipped. Rebound Silver Eagles. Weber comes up with it and gives it out to Hinson. They'll set the offense again. Merrill into the lane, forces up an ugly shot, but it goes in. We'll take that one. 4-2 Silver Eagle lead, and Milton runs into that MG press again. Quaid looking for some help. Gets it to Gunderson. The Silver Eagles drop back quickly on defense then. Looking inside for Gunderson, but stolen by Autumn Ogden. Martin had the right idea, but couldn't get it past Autumn Ogden's long arms. And the Silver Eagles looking to add to their lead. Hinson to Weber. Out to Stinson. Hinson for 3. Nailed it. Nice shot there by Kaylee Hinson. It's now 7-2. The Silver Eagles to quick lead, and a steal by Merrill. Kick it out to Ogden for 3. Long. Rebound Carson Weber. Weber puts up the left-hander, rolls off the back of the rim, and rebound Gunderson. The Red Hawks run into a double team, taken away by Ogden. Pass out to Hinson, she'll set up the MG offense. A little cleaner pass there, and she would have had an easy layup. Stinson will try and go one-on-one, kick it over to Weber. Merrill almost had it go through her hands and hit Coach Randall of Milton. Stinson for 3, nope, long, rebound Martin. Campion on the run now. She gets up the floor in a hurry, looking to pass to Gunderson. Gunderson underneath baseline, draws a foul, won't get a couple shots again. Foul on Stinson, her first, team second. Gunderson's second trip to the line. 7-2 the Silver Eagles lead, 5:15 left in the first quarters. Gunderson hitting that one. Maddie Newbulin, Madeline. I can't talk. Maddie Newbulin, who else? I saw somebody else. Oh, Lexi Nelson came in as well. Gunderson misses that one, and the rebound by Hinson. 7-3, about 3 minutes gone in the game. Nelson to Hinson. Throws up the 3, nope. Rebound Nubule underneath all by herself. Oh, she should have gone right back up with it. Stinson, right hand hook, no rebound. Campion lost the handle on it, raced to the ball, and she stepped out of bounds. It's MG ball. Good pressure defense by the Silver Eagles. Couple subs coming in for the Red Hawks. Number 10, Carly Albrecht, and number 20, Rachel Butterfield. Butterfield, a 5'11", something or other, junior, I guess. All right, Autumn Ogden back into the game, and Stinson will sit down. Autumn gets the inbound pass and makes the easy 2-4 for our Autumn. 9-3, the Silver Eagles up. Staying in that pressure zone trap. Nice shot there by Bailey Collins. First field goal of the game for the Red Hawks. It's 9-5. Hinson will stop, put up the long 2, no. Rebound Albrecht. Butterfield, excuse me. That's Albrecht. Butterfield to Campion. I'll get them right. They play more than 7 or 8 girls, so I'm really in trouble. Quaid to Albrecht, nope. Rebound Carson Weber, ahead to Ogden. Autumn thought about the 3 for a second. Hinson into the lane, no, hands it off to Nubule for 2. Thought she was going to draw the foul there, and a timeout called by the Red Hawks. Maddie Nubule with her first basket of the night. Maddie averaging about 4 a game. 11-5, the Silver Eagle lead with 3:40 to play in the first quarter. A sub coming in for the Red Hawks is number 13, Ashley Bowe, a 5'9" sophomore. Both these teams fairly young, not a lot of seniors. Silver Eagles only have 3. Meg Sullivan, Natalie Mickelson, and Sydney Grossman. For the Red Hawks, 1, 2, 3, 4 is all. Campion to Bowe, and Bowe's double teamed right away, and a timeout called by Milton. Coach saw bad things happening, so he calls a timeout to keep his team out of trouble. As is their style, the Silver Eagle students dressed in a theme tonight. This appears to be pajamas and bathrobes. Good idea having the bathrobes, as chilly as it is tonight. All right, 3:30 to play. Let's get this game going here. 11-5, the Silver Eagles lead. Silver Eagles have Nubule, Ogden, Stinson. There's Meg Sullivan into the game for the first time, and Gabby Merrill. It's Albrecht bringing it across the timeline through the hands of Bowe, who almost lost it out of bounds, now dribbling out of trouble, looking for some help. Stinson all over her. Bowe gets it to Campion. Boy, this is ugly. Held ball, and it goes to the Silver Eagles. Good hustle there by by Meg Sullivan. They had no chance at all. They were tying up Albrecht and Bowe and Campion. Stinson pass to Nubule. Nice pass and a nicer shot. 4 points now for Maddie Nubule. She and Ogden share honors with 4 apiece, and it's a 13-5 lead for the Silver Eagles. Stolen by Stinson. Ahead to Merrill. Back to Stinson, lays it up for 2. First field goal of the night for Kelsey Stinson. Remember, she had 29 last time when these two teams met. That's her career high. 5 threes in that game. That's nice. And another timeout called by the Milton coach, Scott Cootie Randall. Bonus points if you catch that reference. Given the demographic of our audience, I doubt many people will understand or remember who Cootie Randall was. All right, 15-5. The Silver Eagles have tripled the Red Hawks here in the first 5.5 minutes of the game. A lot of game left, but Coach Nelson is going to keep his foot on the pedal a while longer. At halftime, we'll have the dance team, so stick around for that. We'll have a performance by the dance team. Have them, makes it sound like we're having them over for dinner or something. That's a lot of girls. I don't want that many in my house. All right, the Red Hawks will inbound. MG Press will drop off a little bit and pick them up at half court. Merrill, Ogden, Stinson, Weber, and Sullivan on the floor for MG. So far, defense making the difference. Converting into a lot of points. Not allowing any penetration. Looking inside for Bailey Collins and taken away by Merrill. This is Gabby with the ball now. Out to Ogden. Dump it back to Stinson. Bring it around to Merrill. Three-pointer. Short. And what's our foul call? Gabby Merrill called for her second foul. That's only the third foul of the game, all against the Silver Eagles. Gabby will take a seat, and Hinson will come back in for Monona Grove. Campion against the MG press again. Michelle Kraus in the game. That's her with the ball right now. Now a long pass. Head to Collins. Almost off the hands. Rebound Stinson. Butterfield almost lost that one. Now Stinson brings down the rebound and draws the first foul. This is the first foul of the evening against the Redhawks. That's against number 22, Bailey Collins. Hinson bringing it up for the Silver Eagles. 15-5, they lead it. Weber, dump it over to Merrill. Back to Stinson. Right hand scoop, no. Rebound Ogden, just took it right out of the hands of Bo. Weber, short on that one, tipped by Stinson. Campion wins the race to the ball. She's quickly ahead for the right or left-handed layup. Can't get it to drop. Rebound Collins, and she gets fouled. Foul on Carson Weber, her first, fourth team foul against the Silver Eagles. Collins line for her first couple of free throw attempts. Good on the first one. She has 3 points. Her and Gunderson each have 3 points. Merrill will sit down and Lexi Nelson will come in. Nelson, that same name sounds familiar. Collins misses that one. Rebound Stinson. 15-7, that's not right. 15-7 on the scoreboard, but I disagree with that. I've got 6 points for them. Silver Eagles under a minute to play. Hinson into the lane. No, but she's called for the charge. First foul on Kaylee Hinson, 5th team foul. Collins will sit down, and Carly Krebs, number 23, will come in. 5'7" sophomore. So Milton playing a lot of players in this first half. This is Gunderson with the ball. Excuse me, that was Kraus. Campion. Campion has it stolen by Hinson. Kaylee takes this one in for 2. Hinson with 5 points in the first quarter. 17-7. Ogden going after that one, bounces off Campion, and they're going to call what? Foul against Campion? No. They're going to say it was touched by MG last, is what they're going to say. So with 19 seconds left, Milton gets a chance to inbound it. Stolen by Hinson, or excuse me, Stinson. Ran into Carson Weber, though. Both of them had a good shot at that ball. 7 seconds, Hinson into the lane, floats up the right-hander for 2. Kaylee Hinson with 7 points in the first quarter. The Silver Eagles with a 19-7 lead. Oh yeah, I've got 7 points. I'm sorry, my maths are bad. No, I take that back. I don't know where that other point came from, but it's all right. 19-7. Earlier tonight, Silver Eagle freshmen got beat in a close one, 33-30. JV also held Milton to 33 points, but they won their game by putting in 34. That one, that victory sealed by Madeline Flanders blocking a shot at the buzzer. I'm going to look forward to that JV group coming up next year. They're going to be a good bunch. We're going to have a really competitive team again next year. That might be one of those rare opportunities to go to the state tournament with the bunch we've got playing now and maybe even next year as well. All right, first quarter in the books. Silver Eagles scoring from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different girls already. 19-7. This is starting off like that game did in December. Silver Eagles jumped out in the first quarter, 20-8. Let's see if we can keep the gas on. Campion taking the ball to start the second quarter, working against Hinson. Gunderson to Kraus. Albrecht, block, and they're going to get a foul out of it. They're going to get Weber. Nope, Kelsey Stinson, her second. And that sends Albrecht to the line. Her first free throw attempt is good. No, except on my score sheet, I gave it to Bo. Albrecht makes them both. All right. Newbuell and Merrill in. Hinson and Stinson will sit down. On the floor, they join Ogden, Weber, and Nelson. This is Nelson with the ball. Back to Merrill. Miss. Nelson picks up the loose ball. Ogden looking for some help. Over to Nelson. Back to Autumn Ogden. And a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. Coach Nelson wants 30 seconds to talk to his girls. Silver Eagles not shooting the ball outside all that well tonight, but a lot of success going inside and a lot of points off transitions. Silver Eagles doing well without one of their better players. You know, of course, Addie Gaber got hurt early in the season, just a few games in. She had just scored 10 points in a victory over Stoughton when she got hurt and out for the rest of the season, as I understand it. Just a sophomore. She's going to be a good one next year. Hopefully she has a full recovery and we can count her to score some points for us next year. She was a hustler, though. I'm trying to remember if I saw her start or not, but certainly of that quality, that caliber. All right, Silver Eagles inbounding under their own basket. Knocked out of bounds by the Red Hawks. Webro inbounded again, just around the corner. This is Merrill. Out to Ogden, step back for the three. Nope, over the top of the backboard, it'll be Milton ball. They inbound against the MG press. Campion, she's a quick one. Tipped out of bounds by Weber, it's Milton ball. Stinson will come in for Weber. Michelle Kraus inbounding for the Red Hawks. Kraus out to Campion up top to Gunderson. The three in for Gunderson. Her first three of the night. She has 6 points, the leading scorer for the Red Hawks, 19-12. The Silver Eagle lead is only 7 now. Remember, at one point they led 15-5. Newbuell down low, easy two for the big center. Maddie Newbuell knows just what to do. She gets the ball and goes right back up with it. Now Campion and Ogden get tied up. They're going to call it on Autumn. No, on 25. On Newbuell, really? I didn't see her anywhere near that one, but that'll send Campion to the line for 1-1 as we are in the bonus. Campion scoreless so far. Still scoreless. Wins the race to the rebound, though. Looking down low for Gunderson. Underneath the basket. No. Taken away by Stinson. Ahead to Ogden. To Newbuell. Oh. Boy, we got lucky. That's knocked out of bounds by Milton. Newbuell made kind of a weak pass and it got tipped. She had Stinson on the other side of the basket. Now Merrill will come out and Meg Sullivan will come in. Meg, one of the few seniors who gets any playing time. This is Hinson with the ball. 6 minutes to play in the half, 21-12. Newbuell getting that one. Out to Stinson, top of the key for three. No, rebound Newbuell. Trying to go right back up and draws the foul and go to the line for two. I mentioned Maddie Newbuell knows what to do with the ball in the post like that. Foul on Gunderson, her first. Just the second foul against Milton. Newbuell's first attempt. No good. Got to make your free throws, girl. All right, subs coming in. 22 is Collins. 43 is Quaid. They go with the big lineup again. Newbuell's second attempt. Long. She wins the race to the rebound. Now a timeout called by Coach Nelson. Maddie got into the corner there with a couple defenders on her. No chance, so they called the timeout. 5:46 to play in the first half. I mentioned Milton struggling to score points this year. They're averaging just over 42 a game, giving up 46, so they don't give up a ton of points. You know, relative to that, Silver Eagles scoring 54 a game, giving up 52. Monona Grove's high water mark of the season was against Milton. All right, MG will inbound at the corner. Stinson doing the honors. Out to Kaylee Hinson, back to Kelsey in the left corner. Alexis Nelson to Sullivan, back to Nelson, swinging around to Hinson into the corner to Stinson. Good ball movement. Nelson in the lane and fouled by Campion. First foul on the freshman. Carson Weber coming into the game for Monona Grove. And Newbuell will take a seat. Stinson inbounding to Weber. Nelson. Good ball movement by the Silver Eagles tonight. Content to pass it around and look for a good shot. Hinson to Stinson for three. Nope. Stinson's shot is just off a little tonight. Gunderson with the rebound. Almost lost it to Nelson there. She gets it over to Kraus. To Campion up top, guarded closely. They look inside for for Collins. Taken away by Nelson. The bigger Kate Quaid had the ball, and Lexus Nelson just stripped her. Now looking for some help. She almost walked with it. Hinson to Stinson. No, I'm sorry, that was Sullivan. She lost the ball to Gunderson. Gunderson on the breakaway. Blocked by Stinson, tipped out of bounds, it's MG ball. Good hustle by Kelsey Stinson to get down the floor and save an easy layup on that one. Merrill and Ogden will come in, Nelson and Hinson will take a seat. 21-12. Silver Eagles haven't scored in a while in this quarter. Let's see if they can fire up here now. A little conversation between the referees. Merrill bringing it up for Monona Grove. Tipped, rebound Collins. Quaid to Campion, almost lost the handle, picked it up. Nice flip pass there to Gunderson. Cross court, no, there's Gunderson. That was Kraus to Gunderson. Gunderson gets the basket and the foul. Eighth team foul against the Silver Eagles. That one called against Carson Weber, her second, sending Gunderson to the line for one. In and out, rebound Weber. Gunderson 3 out of 5 from the line so far tonight. 21-14. Silver Eagles' biggest lead has been 10. They've led the whole way on this one. Now, steal, Quaid loses it to Stinson, and we get called for the over and back. That was a good call. Nubule and Nelson in for Weber and Merrill. And Brianna Ling coming into the game for the first time tonight. Should take Kelsey Simpson's seat. 3:42 left before the half. Stick around for the dance team. Long inbounds pass, lost out of bounds. Also Ling will inbound. And Alexis Nelson will take the point guard duties. Ogden into the lane, out to Ling. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Ogden in the lane, right hand scoop, the basket, and the foul. Autumn with 6 points and a chance to add to that total. Kate Quaid called for her first foul, fourth team foul against the Red Hawks, and Ogden's first free throw attempt of the night is good. Gives her 7 points on the evening. Silver Eagles shooting almost 56% on the season. Their opponents just about 62. Oh, out of bounds to MG. The ball tipped by Nelson right into the hands of Kraus, who was still standing out of bounds. Ogden to inbound for the Silver Eagles. Ling out to Nelson. Ogden, nice move into the lane now, left-hander. Two more and another foul. Bailey Collins called for her second. Ogden to the line. Chance to get into double figures already. Nope, not gonna be. And we got a foul. Ogden got knocked down. They're gonna call the foul on Autumn, her first. So we'll come back down to the other end. And Kraus will shoot the bonus. Kraus scoreless so far tonight. And still scoreless. The ball tipped, rebound by Ling. 3:05 left in the half. Nelson to Ling, out to Ogden. Fake the three, drive in, 15-footer. Not quite. Rebound Quaid, ahead to Gunderson. And we're gonna reach in on Alexis Nelson. First one on Nelson. Gunderson shooting the bonus. Gunderson 3 out of 5 from the line. Making that one. We're in the double bonus now. Weber, Stinson, and Merrill coming in. Nubule, Ogden, and Lignelson. A little confusion there. Meg, you're staying in the game. All right, Gunderson's second attempt coming up. is also good. 26-16 with 2:50 to play in the half. Stinson, cross court to Merrill. Excuse me, that's Sullivan. Back to Stinson, looking inside. Stolen by Campion. They had the right idea. Weber was cutting towards the basket. Stinson just couldn't get the ball to her quick enough. Gunderson, baseline, floats one up over Stinson, and then she knocks it out of bounds. Gunderson's a scrapper. She's listed at only 5'5". She's in there battling for rebounds. Now Hinson will come in and take Stinson's spot. Trying to add to that 10-point lead. Coach Nelson going deep into his bench again tonight. Nice luxury. Hinson to Sullivan to Nelson. Back to Hinson. They're just testing Milton right now. Content with a 10-point lead to sit on it and work an open shot. Sullivan doesn't get off the prettiest shot, and this is it. Rebound Collins. She runs into a double team, now trying to dribble out of it. Almost stolen by Sullivan. She's still harassing Albrecht. They're not going to get it across in time. Knocked out of bounds, though. Nelson slapped the ball out of bounds. It'll be Milton ball right in front of their bench. I thought Albrecht was going to run out of time there. Now Ogden will come in and Nelson will sit down. Minute 35 to play in the half. Still hanging on to that 10-point lead, 26-16. Campion taking the inbound. Albrecht. Campion working against Merrill. Gets it over to Butterfield. Minute 15 left. They try to loop it into Collins. Tipped, stolen by Ogden. Autumn timed that perfectly. Hinson saved it from going out of bounds. Students counting down from the last minute. Oh, Hinson happy to take some time off the clock. We're down to about 30 seconds here. Play for this last shot. Not a lot of scoring in this half or this quarter for the Silver Eagles, but we're content to have that 10-point lead, that's for sure. 20 seconds left. Students are a little ahead of the clock here. They'll let it run down to about 7 or 8 seconds before Kaylee starts to move. There she goes. Kick it over to Merrill. Left-hander, no. And that's going to do it. We go into the locker with a 10-point lead at halftime, 26-16. We'll be back with this exciting second half of Silver Eagle basketball. I'm Steve Martinelli. Stay tuned for the dance team. Welcome back to Silver Eagle Basketball. I'm Steve Martinelli, and the MG girls leading at halftime 26-16 over their hated rivals, the Milton Redhawks. Let me run down the scoring for you in the first half for those hated Redhawks. Everything being done by Anna Gunderson tonight for them. She leads them with 10 of their 16 points. 3 for Bailey Collins, 2 for Carly Albrecht, and 1 that I can't account for. On the Silver Eagles side of things, Autumn Ogden with 9 points tonight. Kaylee Hinson with 7 all in the first quarter. Maddie Nubio with a nice 6-point game so far. Gabby Merrill and Kelsey Stinson each with 2. Silver Eagles only shot 1 out of 4 from the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fouls on the Silver Eagles in that first half compared to 5 for Milton. Let's hope that evens up again a little. Milton pretty decent from the free throw line. 8 out of 13, although Gunderson was doing most of the damage. She was 5 out of 7 from the line. After tonight, let's see what these girls are going to do. Let's see. Today is the 22nd. The girls will travel to Fort Atkinson next Tuesday to take on the Blackhawks. They'll be back home again here Friday, February 6th against Wanakee. The boys, on the other hand, play at Reedsburg this Saturday. Then they play at Edgewood. We see the boys here on Saturday the 31st against Burlington, home of Tony Romo. But don't hold that against them. The Burlington something or others. I'll have to look that up because I honestly don't know what Burlington's nickname is. The Chocolate Makers. All right, 26-16. Coach Nelson got to be fairly pleased. I'm sure he found plenty for them to improve on. All right, starting the second half is Collins, Quaid, Martin, Gunderson, and Campion for the Redhawks, their original starting 5. Although Amelia Martin played a few minutes and then went and sat down, we didn't see much of her later in the first half. For the Silver Eagles, it's Weber, Stinson, Hinson, Ogden, and Merrill, their starting 5. Stinson will do the honors to inbound. Kaylee Hinson will run the point for the Silver Eagles. Stinson looping it over to Merrill. Looking back for Stinson. Cross court to Weber, up top to Hinson. Nice ball movement by the Silver Eagles. Stinson can't get a drop, but Ogden gets the rebound and the putback. 11 points for Autumn now. Silver Eagles draw first blood here in the second half, 28-16, their biggest lead of the night. And they're going to get Gabby Merrill on that one as she slapped it over the scorer's bench and got a little piece of the hand. Scoreboard says the foul is against 32, but Alexis Nelson is on the bench. That was 24, Gabby Merrill. Her third foul. Rebound Ogden. She dribbles out quickly ahead to Stinson. Over to Merrill for 2. Gabby with 4 points. It's a 30-16 lead. Martin has it stolen by Stinson. Ahead to Merrill. Gabby partially blocked. She draws the foul and will get 2 shots. They're going to call it on Gunderson, her second. Merrill's first trip to the line. Silver Eagles only 1 out of 4 from in the first half on the line, and missing their first one of the second half. Not one of their strong suits this season. They did shoot 8 out of 9 in their victory over Baraboo last week. Merrill misses them both. Rebound by Collins. Stolen by Weber. She'll take this in herself. Left-hander, nope, but she'll go to the line for 2 more. Or try for 2. Campion called for the foul. That is the freshman's second. Nobody with more than 2 fouls on the Milton side of things. Weber missing that one. Got to make your free throws, girls. Silver Eagles 1 out of 7 now from the line. Merrill will sit down, and who came in? 22, Meg Sullivan. Our little Meg. Weber can't get that one. Knocked out of bounds. It's off out of Ogden. It'll be Milton ball. Silver Eagles 1 out of 8 from the line now. And a timeout called by the Milton coach, Scott Cootie Randall. 6:30 to play, and the Silver Eagles with a 14-point lead, their biggest of the evening. Silver Eagles have won 3 out of their last 4 games. The only loss in that to the Oregon Panthers on the 13th. The game against Baraboo was pretty nice, 59-43. They got scoring from several different sources. Of course, Ogden and Stinson. Hinson played a nice game. Meg Sullivan had 7 points, 8 for Maddie Nubule. Kelsey Stinson with only 2 points tonight. Is that right? Yeah, that's all I've got. She's the leading 3-point shooter on this squad, hitting 26 of them, more than their opponents combined. Only 1 tonight for Monona Grove. That by Kaylee Hinson if you're not keeping score like I am. All right, Milton will have the ball under the MG basket. Stinson, Hinson, Ogden, Sullivan, and who am I missing? Weber for Monona Grove. Campion bringing it up against Hinson. Martin to Gunderson. Gunderson trying to go baseline, goes down hard and draws a foul. She spends a lot of time driving to the basket, getting knocked down, it seems like. Carson Weber called for her 3rd foul, so Weber and Merrill each with 3. Gunderson to the line again. Missing that one. Makes the second. 30-17. 6:13 to play in the 3rd quarter. Hinson to Stinson, looking inside for Ogden. Out to Sullivan, and they're going to call her for a travel. Nice hustle there by Hinson to tie up the Red Hawks, but the held ball goes to the Milton squad. Silver Eagle defense causing some problems tonight for Milton. Gunderson gets the inbound pass, almost lost it. Now she runs into trouble and has Meg Sullivan steal it away, and Sullivan gets fouled, and they're going to call Gunderson with the foul. That'll be Gunderson's 3rd. That's the most on the Red Hawks. 3rd team foul. Now Nubule and Nelson will come in for Hinson and Ogden. No, Hinson and Weber. Ogden in the right corner, the long 3, short. Rebound Nubule. Up top to Nelson. They'll set the MG offense again. Sullivan kick it out to Stinson. Driving in the lane, right-hander flips it up and draws the foul. Silver Eagles shooting has cooled off from that 1st quarter. Foul on Michelle Kraus, her 1st, Stinson's 1st trip to the line. Boy, the free throw shooting has been horrific tonight. Albrecht in for Gunderson. Stinson's 2nd attempt coming up. Come on, let's make a free throw. Slapped out of bounds by Ogden. Campion working against Alexis Nelson. Albrecht in trouble. Stripped by Stinson. She lost the handle though. Now knocked out of bounds. I think that should be MG ball, but they're going to say that Stinson touched it last. So now Kraus gets to inbound. Albrecht back to Kraus. To Quaid. Quaid, 15-footer, no. Rebound Nubule, and she gets fouled. Kraus called for her second. Silver Eagles with some quality sophomores on this team. Like I mentioned, Gaber being hurt, but the ones that are not hurt are really contributing. Weber and Nelson and Nubule. Ogden, the left-hander. Autumn makes it look easy. She's got 13. And a kick called. It'll be Milton ball. Subs coming in for the Redhawks. Number 14, Bailey Davis, a 5'3" senior. And number 20, Rachel Butterfield. We saw her earlier in the game. Nelson steals the inbound. Hands off to Stinson. Stinson draws a foul and will go to the line for two. Well, Bailey Davis immediately into the game and immediately with a foul. Stinson to the line where she's 0 for 2. Come on, make a free throw. This game would be a thumping if they could make half their free throws. They missed again. Collins with the rebound. Stolen by Stinson. Now Ogden steals it back again. Nelson almost lost the handle. The Silver Eagles are winning despite their poor shooting. Stinson tipped away, recovered by Bowl. No, Albrecht. Wraparound pass to Davis. And a travel called on the senior. Yes. Gabby Merrill ready to come in for Monona Grove. Whose place is she going to take? Nelson's. Stinson had to go all the way to the end of the gym to pick up that loose ball. No, Stinson will take a break here. Nelson will bring it up halfway through the third quarter, 32-17, biggest lead of the night. Trying to add on to that. Merrill to Nelson, into the lane. Right-hander, no. Rebound Nubule, kick it out to Sullivan, up top to Merrill, into the lane. Nelson for three, boom! Finally, let's get some shooting going here. Alexis with her first basket of the night. 35-17, the biggest lead. Albrecht, wraparound pass, throws it away. MG ball. You look at the records of these two teams, they're both 500. Milton 7-7 on the season, MG 6-6, and you'd think it'd be a fairly close matchup. But look at their conference record. Monona Grove 3-2 in a tough conference. Milton just 1-5. There's like 5 good teams in the conference, 4 good teams, Oregon, Edgewood, Stoughton, and MG, and then the other 3 are really bringing up the rear. Ogden cross-court pass to Merrill, up to Nelson again. Merrill to Sullivan, to Nelson. Into the lane, no, pass it out to Ogden, fake the three. Now drives, puts it up and draws the foul, and we'll get 2 shots. The foul's evening up now as Milton following the Silver Eagles, as they should, because Monona Grove can't buy a free throw. Bailey Collins called for her second foul. Autumn Ogden, where she's 1 for 2 from the line. There. She's the only one who's made a free throw tonight from Monona Grove. She's 2 out of 3. Keep putting the ball in her hands. I've got her for 14 points now, just a hair over her average. Autumn's a solid player, all-conference pick last year. Undoubtedly will be one this year. Line violation, it's Milton ball. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Campion winning their race to the ball, but then drawing the foul. Nelson called for that foul, her second. MG staying in that press. Rebound Merrill. Kraus didn't have much of a chance to pass over Nubel's head to Ogden. Turnaround for 2. Autumn's got her jump shot working tonight. 16 points for the junior. Nelson, Ogden for 3. Nope, rebound Nubel right back up. 2 more for the big sophomore center. 8 points for Maddie. MG with the ball back on offense again. Nelson for 3. Nope. Rebound Kraus. No, it wasn't. It was Butterfield. Campion draws a foul. Meg Sullivan this time. All sorts of subs coming in for the Silver Eagles now. Let's see. On the floor, we've got Stinson, Hinson, Ling, Nubel. Who else? We got to have 5. Hinson. No, I said Hinson. Weber, Carson Weber in there. Martin losing the rebound. Ling comes up with it. Brand will bring it across and slow things down. Minute 45 to play in the third quarter. 40-17. Ling to Hinson. Into the lane, floats one up, no. But draws a foul, will go to the line for 2. Maddie Nubel with 8 points. That ties her career high. She's done it 3 times now. Hinson, hey, somebody hit a free throw. Kaylee's first trip to the line tonight, and she sinks one. She has 8 points, a little over her average. Makes them both. Thank you very much. 42-17. Minute 25 to play in the third quarter. Silver Eagles racking up some points here. Milton with just a free throw made in this quarter. Knocked out of bounds by Stinson. Yeah, it seems like whatever combination of 5 girls Coach Nelson puts out there on the floor tonight, they can pretty well dominate this bunch. .23, that's Krebs. Krebs, the first field goal of the half. 3 points in the quarter for Milton now. 42-19. 1 minute to play in the quarter. Now Hinson, no, she will advance the ball. Silver Eagles can take some time off the clock here. This is Weber, back to Stinson. Almost lost it there. Now passes out to Hinson. She'll try that right side drive. There's a foul. No, she's called for a travel. Number 13, Ashley Bowe in for Milton. Kraus will sit down. Five seconds, it's MG ball. Another turnover by the Redhawks. 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And a big MG lead. Brianna Ling to Stinson, out to Hinson. Ling into the lane, Dump it down low to Nubule. Maddie, 10 points for Maddie Nubule. A new career high for the sophomore center. Her first time in double figures. I like that. 44-19. 25 points has been their biggest lead of the night. Stinson picks up the loose ball. Ling down the floor, 4 seconds left. She'll throw one up. Nope. Nope, they're going to wave it off. 44-19, the score after 3 quarters. Silver Eagles with their biggest lead of the night, 25 points. 8 minutes left in this game. Appears they have this one won handily. Student section having some fun now. Monona Grove looking to improve their conference record to 4-2. That'll tie them with Stoughton for 3rd place. Oregon and Edgewood both 5-1 on top of the conference. Pretty competitive conference this year. Any one of those top 4 teams could go deep into the playoffs. Of course, I got a preference for the Silver Eagle girls to do it. MG boys in 1st place in the Badger South. 5-1 conference record. I believe they're 9-3 overall. Like I said, we'll see them here in a couple of weeks against Burlington. The Coat Factories, that's what their team nickname is. All right, starting the 4th quarter for the Silver Eagles. It's their starting 5. Merrill, Ogden, Weber, Hinson, and Stinson. Ogden can't get that one to go, though. Quaid with the rebound, ahead to Gunderson. Fast break, knocked out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Gabby Merrill. Next year, the Silver Eagles could have 2 Maddies, an Addie, and 2 Gabbies. No, 1 Gabby. A Gabby, an Abby, and 2 Maddies. That's going to be confusing. We'll call them by their last name. Gunderson traveled with the ball. Got tied up by Hinson there and shuffled her feet. Stinson for 2. Kelsey with just 4 points tonight, but she's played a solid game on defense. 46-19. Campion. Oh, she went over the line. The ref blew a call there. Stinson picks it up. Head to Ogden. Hinson will bring it across. Under 7 minutes left in the game. Hinson gets it to drop. Friendly MG rims. 11 points for Kaylee Hinson. So 3 Silver Eagles in double figures tonight. Ogden and Nubule the other 2. Timeout called by Coach Randall. I don't know what he expects to do in this timeout. They trail it by 29 points. He's drawing something up for them, so I guess that's it. Turn it into a teaching moment. Although, how about turning it into a teaching moment for those girls who are sitting on the bench? Let them get out there and get some minutes. Let's talk about other sports some of these girls play. Rachel Butterfield is all-conference volleyball player for Milton. Kate Quaid, honorable mention all-conference. Carly Krebs, we've only seen a little bit of her. She's second-team all-conference soccer. And Mackenzie Terrell, have not seen her play tonight. She's a softball player. Brianna Ling is honorable mention in softball. Natalie Mickelson, second-team all-conference infielder. Stinson is an honorable mention pitcher. She's pitched for 3 years for the Silver Eagles, or 2 years. This will be her 3rd year on varsity. All right, Campion with the ball for Milton, down by 29. This has got to be kind of discouraging in a game like this when you know you got to go back to school tomorrow. And it's one thing if you had the weekend to forget about it. Oh, almost a travel. There it is. A little slow on the call here. The ref is choking on his whistle. Hinson with the ball for the Silver Eagles. We got Natalie Mickelson out on the floor. There she is with the ball right now. And Sydney Grossman also on the floor tonight. There's Stinson, over to Mickelson, Hinson, Mickelson, get it over to Sid. They're not Gardner at all. Oh, man. Stinson called for the charge. Quaid went down hard. It wasn't intentional, of course, but they just collided. But Stinson, a solid player. Looked like her brother playing football the way she took that girl off her feet. Zach, of course, a star on the boys' basketball team. Ogden batting that away and Campion recovering. Now, Collins, no. Tipped. Gunderson winning the race. Gunderson, the putback, no, got the rebound and got fouled, and we'll get 2 shots. I didn't see who he called that on. Gunderson to the line for a couple. They still haven't put, there it is. Mickelson called for the foul. Gunderson missing the first. Newbuell in for Stinson. It's probably the last we'll see of Kelsey tonight. Except maybe on the dance floor. Gunderson's second one coming up. Don't ask me what that means. Missed them both. Rebound Ogden. Autumn Ogden having just a swell game tonight. Hinson to Mickelson. Out to Ogden. A lot of girls have had nice games. Mickelson has. There's Grossman, first touch. Ogden. Hinson, Ogden in the right corner. Going baseline, reaches around, throws it up, rebound Gunderson. Stolen by Stinson, back to Ogden, easy left-hander. Autumn with 18 points. 50-19. Milton yet to score in this quarter. Quaid, Butterfield, Newbuell with the rebound. She's had a good game too. Coming off the bench to score 10 points. She's gotten some nice rebounds. She gets better all the time. She's going to be a real force next year. And what do we get? A foul on the floor. We are in the bonus, so we'll be shooting here. Who are they calling this on? Subs coming in now for both squads. Ling in the game for MG. Hinson to the line. She'll be subbed for shortly. I think they're calling Albrecht for that foul. Newbuell with the rebound and the putback and the foul. Foul on Butterfield, her first. No, her second, the scoreboard says. Newbuell missing the free throw. She's 0 for 3 from the line tonight. Nelson will come in for Hinson. So we've got Mickelson, Nelson, Newbuell, Ling, and Grossman, all subs out there for the next 4:29. Outstanding, Coach Nelson. Newbuell's second free throw is good. 11 points for the big sophomore. Career high, makes it a 51-19 game. Campion gets the long rebound. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Butterfield, Nubio picks up the loose ball, and she gets fouled. And we are in the bonus. Butterfield called for her second. Nubio to the line for 2. Sinks the first. Nubio will come out as soon as she can for Samantha Pickle. Missing that one. The really bad thing I've got to say about the Silver Eagles tonight is their free throw shooting has been rough. Out of bounds, MG ball. Little technical difficulties with the microphone there. All right, now Pickle will come in for Nubio. Pickle averaging 1 a game. She had 5 in the game against Wyowega. That's all the scoring she's done all year, it appears. Let's see if we can get her touch here. See if we can get Ling a basket. She was looking for Samantha inside. Microphone giving us some problems here at the scorer's table as it seems to roar a couple times. All right, foul called. Let's see, against number 4. I don't think that's right. There we go. Coach Kelsey fixed things. Foul against 34, Samantha Pickle. That sends Kate Quaid to the line. Her first trip to the line tonight. Gunderson's been doing all their free throw shooting. Missing that one, rebound Pickle. Nelson ahead to Grossman, back to Ling, back to Nelson. Nicholson in the lane, falling down, gets it to Grossman. Up top to Ling. Over to Nelson. Left side, no foul called. Out of bounds to MG. Now Sullivan will come in for Nelson. So our 3 seniors out there, Grossman, Mickelson, and Sullivan. Ling to Grossman. Back to Ling, takes the 3, short. Rebound Pickle, the putback, 2 for Sam Pickle. Let's get everybody in the scorebook, come on. (54-19). They have held Milton to just 3 points in the second half here. Grossman stepped on the line, it's Milton ball. Bunch of subs out there for Milton too. Forgive me for not saying their names, but come on, do you really care? Nicest thing I can say about Milton right now is they've got the world's largest Culvers. And a foul called against the Silver Eagles. Number 5, Sydney Grossman, her first. That'll send number 4 to the line, Mackenzie Terrell. Terrell, remember, she's the softball player, so watch her. Be very careful. Hey, she knocks that one down and earns another. Both teams in the bonus. Terrell's first basket. She only averages a couple points a game. Yeah, not that way. Rebound Pickle. Sullivan bringing it up for the Silver Eagles to Ling. Ling into the lane, tries to dump it down low to Pickle. No, whip it out. Grossman for 3. Boom! Sydney Grossman for 3. Her first 3 of the season. She scored 2 against Wyowega. Until tonight, that was her only scoring. Now it's 57-20. field goal there by Brianna Jordahl. Makes it 57-22. Still only a 6-point second half for Milton. Silver Eagles just dominant. Sullivan will draw a foul and go to the line for 2 with 1:38 to play. Who do they call this on? Terrell called for her second. Come on, Meg. There we go. First free throw of the night for Meg and first point of the night for her. Chance to add another one here. There we go. Meg 2 for 2 from the line. 59-22. A drubbing, much like it was the first time these two teams played last month. Knocked out of bounds by Ling. I gotta say, the Silver Eagle subs are playing pretty hard out there. Ling's looking really good. She's a hustler. Pickles got some nice rebounds. Grossman just hit that 3. Nicholson and Sullivan are pretty solid. They're not just filling out the roster, they're contributors. 2 there for somebody on Milton. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. Sorry. 59-24. Sullivan to Ling to Grossman, and she walked. Yep. Could see that even before he blew the whistle. 1:05 to play. The Silver Eagles on the brink of breaking 60 points for the game. Taken away by Pickle. She's had a good game defensively. She's got a basket and some nice defensive play. Let's add to it now, Bree. Nicholson for 3. No. Sullivan couldn't quite get that rebound. Now Ling will pick it up, dump it down low to Pickle, put it up. No, she's called for travel. 31.6 seconds remaining in this one. The Silver Eagles will go to 7-6, get over the 500 mark. Give Coach Nelson his 93rd career victory here at Monona Grove. And a foul called against the Silver Eagles. Foul against Samantha Pickle, her second. Redhawks missed the free throw. 19 seconds left on the clock. Second one missed, rebound Pickle. She's had a really nice game. You know, granted she's just played fourth quarter, but she's looked good these last 4 or 5 minutes. Silver Eagles will just dribble it out now with less than 10 seconds left and win this one easily, 59-24. Monona Grove winning every quarter there, holding the Redhawks to just 8 points in the second half. Played a nice game, 3 different girls in double figures. Autumn Ogden with 18 points tonight, 12 for Maddie Newbuell, 9, 10, 11 for Kaylee Hinson. Another Silver Eagle victory, and we'll go home the winners tonight, 59-24. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'm Steve Martinelli. This has been Silver Eagle Basketball. Stay tuned or be sure and turn on for more games, or better yet, come on out and watch them in person. Thanks for watching.